first live session of the course Enzyme Science and Technology. Uh, I know it's too early to ask you that what could be your experience with the content, because not much of the content is being released. But if you have any queries related to this particular course or the suitability of this course for any kind of objectives, we can discuss that aspect in this particular discussion thing. And what I plan is that in the next discussion, maybe we can discuss more about the content, and we can discuss more about the exam pattern and all that. But we can discuss that briefly in this session as well. So if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Those who are in the live, those who are already joined us in the team group, they can also unmute their mic and they can introduce themselves, and then we can have a discussion. First live session of the So as you can know that this live session is very limited time period, and it also depends on the how how interactive it is. If it is not interactive, probably we may wind up the session even before also. So you should take the full advantage of this live session, and you can ask me the queries or any kind of things you want to discuss. So
Yeah, Professor, I am Kumar. Can I just ask a small question?
can you is it possible for you to turn on your camera
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yes.
so that we can see each other?
Yes, yes. Yes. You can
Ah,
see
hello.
me,
Hi.
the youngest man in the group, maybe.
Yes, we all are very young actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got interested in enzymes. I'm basically a chemical engineer with
Okay.
over 45 years of professional engineering experience, but
Mm-hmm.
not very good in biochemistry and enzymes. When I saw NPTEL website, I said, let me learn something. Okay, my question is, see, one is you are giving some theoretical concept, your
Mm-hmm.
material is there, your video is there, your quizzes are there. But is it possible to give me a laboratory exposure for a week, 1 week, to get some handle on the practical issues, in type of
Like you want
instrument,
that
how this.
physically, or like you want the virtually?
No, I would like to visit your laboratory. If any fees is there, I will pay for it.
No,
I will
I think
visit.
we don't charge the fees. In fact, it is in the reverse way. Uh, if you apply, because if you successfully complete this course, probably you will
Yeah.
have the eligibility to apply for the NPTEL. I think what's called uh, there's the internship program, right? So in that
Internship
internship
program
program,
or
probably you can
workshop?
apply, and then we will happy to give you some stipend.
Okay, if let me check whether I understood what you said. After this successful completion of the
Like
course,
suppose
there will be an
you take this
internship.
course, right? You take this course, you take the exam also, and if you are doing
Yeah,
well in the exam, then
yeah.
the internship opportunity will open up for you.
Okay,
And that
internship
internship
means then,
opportunity,
yeah,
we are, I
okay,
think, paying around 12,000 a month. So
yeah.
if suppose you want to use it, and that will be always in the summer. So during that time, we always are, there's no, classes and all that in the IIT. So we
Yeah.
get a lot of time for that. But
Okay, it
I don't know whether
depends
you
on.
want to spend that much time for doing something in my lab or not. But that is one thing which where you don't have to spend anything from your pocket. Probably we are,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I thank you very much. You gave me, so now I have to take this course seriously so that I successfully complete this. Okay. Yeah, yeah, all right. Can I go to the second question?
Alternatively, if you are very
Yeah,
interested, probably you can, make a trip around. Whenever you make a trip around Northeast, only for like vacation or something, you can visit to our lab, work for 4 5 days or 10 days or whatever time you want to spend, and
yeah.
that way you can do two things together.
Okay, so there is no formality for that, right? I can whenever I'm there, I
There is
can
a
walk.
formality, but it is not very difficult to do it. If there's a form, you just have to fill it so that you just
Okay.
be in the enrollment of IIT that you are coming to my lab and all that kind of thing. But
Okay, so
yeah,
can I be in touch with your email ID? If you give me your email ID, then I will be in touch
I
with
think
you.
my email ID is already given on the course portal. Otherwise, it is also given on the
Okay.
IITG
Oh,
website, so you
oh,
can
okay.
take from
IIT
there.
website, I will pick it up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Very
and
good. Thank
it's
you.
better to since you are very senior and you basically are probably coming to with the some objective. So it's better to explore whether I could be able to fulfill those objectives or training or not. Like whether we will be able to give you that kind of so that we can plan it in such a way that you get exposure to that aspect
Okay,
related to
very good,
enzymes or even
Vishal.
molecular biology.
Very good. I appreciate. Thank you very much. Because what is my intention is that we Indians should develop the technologies from the first principles,
Hmm.
not to take it from someone and keep on tampering them. So this is one of my. Of course, I have also have two patents,
Hmm.
international patent which I have published. I'm very keen in going deep into this subject based on the fundamentals. In this also, I am going deep into the biochemistry, and it has become very interesting. Earlier, these molecules and all used to become very jungle, very big molecule and all. But one studies systematically, you started with saying amino acid with the C or R group and different R group. It becomes then it is easy to remember, easy to understand. It makes sense. So my intention, objective is we Indians should have hands-on technology development skills and expertise from fundamentals. Fundamentals means you professors will be able to support such objective, I believe. Okay, second question is I saw 3D modeling, molecular modeling software, one of your students demonstrated in the class two.
Hmm.
That is also, we are taking this basic model developed by some other university, right? Not by ourselves. Ourselves means Indian.
Most of the softwares, I think we are not using from Indian sources. I think most of the softwares are from the European or the American sources. But it is not very difficult to achieve. And because already you have the softwares, that's why probably people are not very interested to make these kind of product because otherwise, there's no buyer actually for these kind of things. But
Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, it's not the buyer or selling the software for self-consumption. See, once we develop software, we know what is inside. Then easy to understand and easy to see the results and validate. Okay, I agree. Our job is not to make software and sell it, but you should be able to build the model analytically and validate in the laboratory and see that our future technology development modeling 3D modeling becomes much easier and reliable. This is my very I mean abstract objectives. I don't know how much it is possible because there you need a lot of equations, molecular structures, electronic structures, the forces, maybe quantum physics, all those, which I don't know
see,
whether I'll be able to get handle on that.
I think
Yeah,
the our expertise is more about the biochemistry part. The thing what you are asking is more of an expertise of a computational biologist. So these are two different things. Suppose you want to know how the people have developed the modeler or any other modeling software, then probably this our lab is not the best lab for that. Then probably you
No, no,
might have to
software is
go,
totally
then you
different.
might have
I
to
agree.
think about going to Mukesh Doble or some other people who are doing this kind of modeling business. So they may probably could tell you what is happening behind the scene and how you
Yeah.
can actually be able to modify that and make it more suitable for your own purposes. But ours is, we are just an end user. Actually, we are not we know how to use, but we don't know how to develop.
Hmm. No, it's fine. It's fine. It requires different expertise, different skill set. I agree. The laboratory is the one finally we need to validate. We need to observe. We need to learn. That is, I think, more than enough. Yeah. Okay. Let me move on to the third question, if you don't mind. The most applications are in pharma or any other pharma and food industry, if I am understood correctly. Am I right?
No, I think in the module 12, we have actually taken the applications of the enzyme from the starting from pharma industry, food industry, and then I think we have taken the medical biology also. So there, I
Medical,
think we
yeah,
discuss
medical,
about
yeah.
the medical thing also.
Okay, medical, I mean, it is a pharma or a medical, I mean, they are two sides of the same coin. Medical sciences and the pharma, they are working together. Okay. So food industry and the pharma and medical sciences, right?
I think we discussed little bit about agriculture and other places also, but those are
Ah,
very limited.
agriculture, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I am more in agriculture interest because chemical engineering, we don't deal with medical or pharmaceutical. Also, food industry, food processing. Yes, food processing. Lot of enzymes are being used even in the kitchen, forming the curd and forming the any many things. But people don't pay attention. They go with the practice. They copy the recipe and keep doing it. But your course is now giving me a thought how these enzymes is helping everywhere, not only in the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with these questions, Professor, but I'm happy you will give me a chance to visit your laboratory.
No,
And
no.
also, if I,
See, the overall my objective of doing this course is not only to give the knowledge. If some people wants to explore and want to come and get better benefit from my interaction, because ultimately
yes,
it is not my lab. It is actually Government of India's lab, right?
yeah,
I am only the the temporary owner.
no,
After
no,
some time I may
yeah,
leave, other people will come and join. So I always feel that it's my responsibility to help the people to understand or advance their knowledge level. Maybe that may
yeah,
help, or that may help them to do something which they want to, right? But that is not, so I don't stop anybody to coming to my lab
yeah, very good.
briefly, or so most of the time these interns are coming to my lab, whether from the NPTEL sources or from the other places.
I appreciate, I like your statement, Professor. Thank you very much. Why I'm saying is I'm bent upon getting into technology development. Let me be very frank with you based on my experience. I have worked for multinational companies in my
Mm-hmm.
earlier service. And those multinational service companies use us for maid servant jobs. Maid servant job means low end jobs. They are using all engineers by multinational company as a modern slaves. Let me be very frank. I try to get a handle on the technology, even along with the licensor. Immediately they disempowered me. In three companies it happened. So this is the weakness we are facing today. There are a lot of 20, 25 multinational companies, engineering companies. They are operating, they're using Indian engineers, but Indian engineers are just doing some cut and paste, some formulas, some low-end job. This is very dangerous at a national level. This is between you and me. I'm not a politician. I'm not going to news this. This I want to break. I experienced a lot of times they used to throw me out whenever I get a handle on it. Several technologies I handled along with the process licenser. Even I improved the process licenser technology, then they got scared. You know, the companies get scared. You may be also having lot of GCCs are there, Global Competency Center. They are only doing cut and paste, and everyone has signed a confidentiality agreement. They cannot speak anything what they are doing inside. That means we are not developing our inherent, intrinsic technology development strength within our country. This is, I am again, make it clear, I'm not politician, but I'm bent upon getting into this technology. I want to disseminate this information to the other youngsters. All my youngsters whoever has worked with me, they know me well. They come to me for all suggestion. But this enzyme technology is the new one. It is not very similar to chemical. So I'm very happy to see your course, and I'm taking it seriously. See, I have answered your quiz one and quiz two and all that. So I also study a lot of books. You have given a book and other books also I'm studying. So I am happy interacting with you that there will be an internship and you are welcoming me to your laboratory to get a handle or a practical feel about enzymes and their applications and the testing, etc. Okay. The
Okay.
last question. Are we having any exposure to gene editing? Gene editing means, see, we need a particular characteristics. Yeah, you correct me if I'm wrong or going out of the track. Let us say we have particular personality characteristics in the whole global population. There are some criminals, some abnormal politicians. They come and take the powerful position and take a very wrong decision, which is detrimental to the large part of the population. So, in this, we need, what is my idea? Correct me. I may be very raw and maybe hypothetical or totally away. These diagnosis based on the genes, the propensity of the people or leaders, whether he is going to be a powerful licensed criminal or he is really going to work towards the benefit of the people. That probably we should be able to see the genetic propensity because genes have so many functional groups and they interact with so many internal biological chemicals, body chemicals and also environmental stimuli. And it is very difficult to standardize how to select a leader who is going to work in the interest of the humanity rather than personal narcissistic and accumulation of personal wealth and showing the power to the world. Sorry, it is not
Uh,
really
I
enzyme.
see.
Yeah, I'll stop it now.
I am not the expert, but I can tell you that uh, most of the time the genes are not controlling your behaviors. Okay, they are only controlling the your features. Okay, uh, the things what you're talking about is mostly being controlled by the atmosphere, like or the kind of the knowledge what you are actually earning. Because if I see, right, you and me are actually going to be around 98% identical in terms of gene, right? But our behaviors are very different. So our behaviors are always being influenced by the place or the society where we are staying. If you are staying in a society which is full of honest people, you probably will have a, you will be very unlikely that you are going to be a dishonest person. So it's all by the society, not by the individual humans or the genetic makeup. So that is my understanding. So it's more of a,
Yeah,
so basically, even if it is being done by the genes, probably could be multiple genes or clusters of genes or something. So I don't think any paper is there which says that, okay, you take these 10 genes and then the person is going to be criminal, or you take out these 10 genes and the person is going to be, sadhu. So that is my understanding. So it's all
Yeah.
being decided by the social pressure rather than the other kind of thing. So
Uh,
if there will be a social acceptance that okay, if there will be a politician, he's supposed to be corrupt, and that is acceptable, then you will have those kind of people. If it is the other way around, then it is actually going to be the different.
no, your point is understood. What I have learned is personality development is contributed by both genetic as well as environmental. The percentage we don't know. The expression of the genes is controlled by the environment, whether, as you said, an honest environment or a corrupt environment. But the propensity, they are there, but the expression in terms of the behavioral characteristics are stimulated, driven by the environment. I agree. But anyway, this is not an easy topic. I don't think we should prolong discussing on this. This is, let me, I mean, my hypothetical objective is the leader who takes the very powerful position collecting the public tax money, he should be responsible, he should not be selfish, he should work towards the benefit of the humanity, not a destruction of the humanity. Because I have seen many times good people, honest people will not get power. Because to get power, you can't be good. I mean, okay, again, we are going, the topic becomes a little divert. That it will take diversion. I don't want that to prolong. So the genes are characteristic and their behavior, environment, which we should be able to diagnose the person and make a standard test to qualify as the leader. This is my objective. If he is having a criminal intent, criminal propensity, he has proved this, then he should not be allowed to be a leader. Otherwise, what
I
happens is
think I
there.
I think what we are discussing. Probably we can discuss in detail when you will come to my lab. Then we'll
Yeah, yeah,
sit face to face and we'll discuss more about this. Because there are many things which I cannot say, and that also you cannot see on this YouTube
no,
live
you are
session. Yeah, and
okay.
so I think you can just send me a mail with your all
Yeah,
objective so that we can make it very clear that whether we could be able to fulfill, because and then we can tell you the time frame also in which you can come to, and then at least get an experience, because we have chemical engineers in our department also.
very good. Yeah,
Probably you could be more get better knowledge of the same enzyme only, but from them also, because they are actually having the idea about both the aspects, your aspect
yeah.
also, and the kind of the work which you are trying to experience. So I think better we should have a discussion when we are going to be in IIT.
Okay, okay, Professor. Thank you very much. I will also share my background. I have published two papers, International Journal of Engineering and Technology. That also I'll share. It is not directly related to enzymes, but enzymes work all around our life. My paper will also tell you to which side I am moving. Yeah,
Hmm.
because most of the myths are there in our society, in our community, in our administration. Myths are there. They are not really a concept. See, even CO2 is causing climate warming. Actually, according to my research, I have done only table research, not desk research, not a laboratory, because this I can't do in the global. CO2 contribution is negligible. But water molecule is having polar molecule. It has a stronger absorption of infrared radiation, and a lot of moisture is accumulated, and it is not precipitating properly. and it is residence time of the water vapor, which is polar, which is having a stronger green gas effect, and that is causing, but not CO2. CO2 is a part of our biosphere, and they are unnecessarily creating, you know, a misconcept and driving our country towards a bad economy. And so this is one of my research publications, which I'll share it with you, which will give you an indication what kind of knowledge and which direction I'm going. It is basically towards our own humanity, and decarbonization, it will never work. It is not possible. It is not desirable. It is an ingredient for a growing biosphere, but they are doing exactly opposite. This is my concept. But you are also on the biology, biochemistry, importance of carbon dioxide. You should be able to understand. It is a altogether a different topic, and I think I may be uh, distracting the main topic, but I am happy. I will come to your laboratory. I'll interact with the email. What I will pick it up from your paper. Maybe your material, it is there. It will be there. Your email ID. I'll share it with you. I mean, I will contact. Then we'll see how we can mutually help. See, at this age, you understand. My intention is not to get a job and all, but do something which gets the knowledge. Otherwise, it is not to improve the job, get the employment. No, get the handle on the critical things which is governing our humanity.
Yes. Okay. So welcome. You can just write
Yeah,
the email,
thank
and
you.
then maybe we'll have a more
Yeah, yeah,
detailed
sure.
discussion. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor. Any other people are there asking questions? See, many people are, I tell you, in Indian students also, they are only interested in marks. Let me be very frank. I've been marks, 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 and cat. You have to crack the exam and get the job and etc. But not a real knowledge accumulation. This is also I've seen a weakness among the student community, even parent community. So today, I don't know how many are there. Not a very few people. The
So
session.
basically, what happened is that every week, I think one of my student is doing the lab session, the live session. So I don't know whether
Okay.
you are getting the links for those.
No, this is the
Uh,
first. This is the first.
no, no, no. This is the live session with me actually. There's a live session also goes with the one of my TA also. That actually comes. I think he do every on Saturday. So in those, I think it's been called as doubt clearing session. So
Okay, doubt
basically,
clearing.
when doubt clearing sessions are being done on Saturday, it clears their doubts. So
Okay.
probably that is the reason the not many students are showing up for the live session until unless they have a genuine some discussion they want to do it.
How many students are there, Professor, in this uh, enzyme and technology course?
We have I think more than 1200 registration.
Oh God, 1,200. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's not that their students are not there, but since their queries are already been addressed by Saturday, so they don't come
Okay.
for this kind of live session. And
Okay.
this
Okay.
live session is mostly actually for the working people because that's why it has been in the second half, so that
Yeah.
they don't have much work and probably they can come and ask their queries.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. I am happy
So,
to
but
hear
you
that
can
there are
post your
1,200.
queries. I think in the discussion forum
No,
also.
I tried to post, then it gave a message in the preview, a form you cannot post. So that form I did, I wrote my details and questions. Then I went to click, you cannot submit under preview mode. So then I didn't have any other choice. So I could not do.
No, if you go to your course portal, it says ask a question.
In the class, in the session.
In the
Right. No,
session,
I
it says
didn't ask.
ask a question. If you
Yeah,
click
correct,
that,
correct. It is there. No, I
then
didn't
the
ask.
question will come to me,
Okay, I will
and
ask
then I
next
will
time.
address,
But
and then you will
actually,
see that it's going to open a discussion forum for you.
no, okay, okay. In your class, when we start the course one,
When the
two,
lecture
3,
starts, at the bottom it says ask a
there is a
question.
state. Ask a question is there. No, I
Yeah,
have
so
not
if you
asked.
click that, It will take
Okay.
you to the discussion forum, and then you can type your questions.
Okay. No, I was talking about today's invitation. There also there was, you sent your questions there
So that
in
was
the,
because I think it was not live. If you try to do it, you can do it
okay.
now.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Professor.
see, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
bye bye.
Thank you very much. It was
Yeah,
very
so
useful to
you
me.
can turn
I
off
could
your
see
camera,
you.
and
Huh?
you can, if you like, you can turn off your camera now.
If I can.
If you like, you can turn off your camera because we already done the discussion, right? So
Yeah, okay, okay. No, no, it's all right. I mean, camera putting off is okay. Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you. And your
okay,
answers are
okay,
very good.
thank you.
I
Yeah,
liked it. Thank you.
bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Uh, Mr. Kumar, you can leave if you like. If you don't have any more thing to discuss.
No, no, I thought if somebody asks questions, I can hear it. So I
No, I
didn't.
think there's nobody. We can, but if you are done, I think you can leave if you
Okay.
want.
Thanks, Professor. No, no,
Okay,
I
okay,
only
okay. All the
thought.
best. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Okay, so students, this was a wonderful discussion, and I'm sure we discussed a lot about many aspects. Okay, and this discussion session or the live session is for a very limited time period. So if you have any queries, you can, I will be happy to discuss. Otherwise, we'll wind up before. So I'll be wait for another 5 minutes, and then we can just wind up the session. much practice today. Rekha, I think there's nobody now to discuss. Uh, so maybe I will just convey the concluding remarks, and then you can just we can wind up. Okay. So since we don't have any more participants to discuss, and I think most of the people are getting their queries to be addressed by the discussion forum or by the doubt clearing sessions, and I think we will wind up the today's live session. If you have any more queries, even if you missed a particular live session because of your busy schedule or any other reason, what I will suggest is that you should, put your queries into the discussion forum, and I'll be happy to address. So with this, I would like to conclude today's live session. Thank you.